Not all dangerous storms get a name. Some arrive quietly, without the warning that comes with the familiar hurricane label, yet their impact can be just as severe, if not more so. This week, a powerful unnamed system swept up the U.S. East Coast, catching millions off guard. With little fanfare, it quickly grew in strength, surprising meteorologists and residents alike. These storms can form quickly over warm Atlantic waters, giving communities little time to prepare. The speed at which they develop often leaves emergency services scrambling to respond. Unlike hurricanes tracked for days, these systems can spin up near shore, making rapid response crucial. Their unpredictability adds another layer of danger, as forecasts can change in a matter of hours. This storm intensified fast, tapping into the Gulf Stream and developing classic tropical features: strong winds, heavy rain, and a defined center. The transformation from a simple disturbance to a full-blown storm was swift and dramatic. Its path targeted one of the nation's most populated corridors, disrupting travel, commerce, and daily life. Major highways became gridlocked, and flights were delayed or canceled as the storm moved inland. The real threat wasn't just wind, but the massive amounts of tropical moisture fueling dangerous flooding. Rivers and streams quickly overflowed, inundating neighborhoods and stranding residents. Named or not, every coastal storm demands respect and preparation. Communities must stay vigilant because even the storms without names can leave a lasting mark. The first blow was the wind. Powerful gusts reaching up to 50 miles per hour battered the Outer Banks and Tidewater, Virginia, rattling windows and howling through neighborhoods. The relentless force of the wind made it nearly impossible to step outside, as debris whipped through the air and the landscape seemed to bend under nature's pressure. Trees lost branches, some snapping entirely, and power lines came crashing down, leaving thousands in the dark. Utility crews worked through the night, braving the elements to restore electricity and clear dangerous debris from the roads. Then came relentless rain. Bands of tropical moisture dumped up to 8 inches in some areas, overwhelming drains and flooding roads. Streets quickly turned into shallow rivers and stormwater surged into basements and low-lying homes. Major highways like I-95 became treacherous, with drivers forced to navigate deep water and near zero visibility. Many vehicles stalled or were abandoned as travel became too risky to continue. For coastal residents, the real danger was storm surge. Onshore winds pushed tides higher than usual, flooding low-lying neighborhoods and eroding beaches that had stood for decades. Saltwater inundated roads and damaged homes, while waves crashed over dunes and seawalls, reshaping the coastline and leaving behind a trail of destruction. Many woke to find their streets transformed into rivers, power out, and neighborhoods isolated from the outside world. Emergency services struggled to reach those in need. The storm's constant barrage forced people to hunker down, relying on their preparations and hoping their homes would hold against the elements. Even without a name, this storm brought life to a standstill. Streets emptied, businesses shuttered, and entire towns waited for the skies to clear. It was a stark reminder. Coastal storms don't need headlines or official names to be devastating. Their impact is felt in every flooded home and every family left in the dark. Preparation and vigilance are always essential because when the next storm comes, being ready can make all the difference. The storm crawled up the coast, moving slowly but steadily. It left a trail of disruption from the Carolinas to New Jersey, affecting millions of people along the way. The Outer Banks saw roads washed out and ferry service suspended, isolating communities and making travel nearly impossible. As the storm's center moved north, southeastern Virginia and the Delmarva Peninsula faced the worst winds and rain, causing widespread damage. Cities like Norfolk and Salisbury experienced severe flooding, stretching emergency crews thin as they worked tirelessly to keep people safe. Even as the storm weakened, coastal flooding and high surf lingered in Delaware and New Jersey, eroding beaches and damaging property, leaving a lasting impact. For many, the storm was a multi-day ordeal, not a quick hit. Families had to deal with the aftermath for days, constantly monitoring water levels. Its impact shifted from wind and rain to lingering floods, showing how hazards evolve as storms move, leaving behind debris and destruction. Tracking these changes is key to staying safe. Staying informed through weather updates and tracking apps can make all the difference. The dangers didn't end with the storm's passing. Power outages left thousands in the dark, complicating recovery. Tornadoes and waterspouts spun up quickly in rain bands, causing pockets of severe damage. The coastline took a beating. Beach erosion stripped away natural defenses, leaving communities more vulnerable for the future. Flooded roads and downed trees blocked emergency access, while canceled flights and halted transit stranded travelers. Everyday life ground to a halt, underscoring the need for emergency supplies and a plan. The storm's ripple effects touched every aspect of modern life. This storm is a reminder. Preparedness saves lives. Stay informed with trusted forecasts and alerts, especially if power goes out. Know your evacuation zone and have a plan for your family, including pets. Assemble an emergency kit. Food, water, medications, flashlights, and batteries for at least 3 days. Secure outdoor items and clear gutters to reduce flood risk. If you shelter in place, pick a safe room away from windows. Preparation reduces panic and protects your home and loved ones. Coastal living is beautiful, but it demands respect for the power of nature.